So holiday season is right around the corner. It is sneaking up on us and I'm pretty freaking excited for it. But that also means that you probably have dinners and parties to go to. And if you're looking for some updo ideas, I'm gonna be showing you 3 today. These looks range from super casual and laid back all the way to sophisticated and elegant. So no matter what the occasion is, I got you covered. All right, so let's get started. I started off by washing my hair with the Dove Pure Care Dry Oil Shampoo and Conditioner. And don't freak out over the word oil because this cleanses your hair but doesn't leave it feeling greasy. So I'm just putting a little bit of the TONIGUY Creative Style Spray Wax into my hands and then working it into my hair. This is one of my favorites because it adds texture to my hair and also reworkable definition and shape. This first look is gonna be super laid back and really easy to do, especially if you don't have a ton of time to be doing your hair. I'm gonna separate the back of my hair into 3 sections, and your life is gonna be a lot easier if you have little clips to separate them with. So I'm gonna grab that middle section, twist it up, and then wrap it into a little twisty bun and secure it with a bobby pin. I've noticed that starting with this middle section is the easiest because you can't really see what you're doing in the back of your head, and this is gonna prevent all the sections from clumping together. So just keep twisting and wrapping all the sections into the little twisty buns until you're left with 3 of them. Now it's time to work with the front part of your hair. So I've divided my hair into 2 sections, and I'm going to be twisting back both of those sections. Twist as far down as you can, wrap it across the top of the little twisty buns, and then secure it in place. And then you're just gonna do the same thing with the other side. And when you're finished, you'll end up with a look that has a lot of texture to it. This is something that's different, but I feel like it's still romantic and fun at the same time. And I think it's perfect for pairing with all of your snuggly sweaters, especially turtlenecks. Okay, so my second look is kind of the middle of the road hairstyle. It's not super dressy, but it's not totally undone. You can kind of just make it work with almost anything. So I'm just sectioning off the very front section of my hair. So I'm just gonna start braiding this section in a regular braid. You can also do a French braid if you want to do something a little bit different. And once I get to the bottom, I'm going to be using a bobby pin just to clip it into place so I don't lose my braid. Now moving over to the other side, I'm going to be grabbing the section of hair that pretty much just covers my ear area, and I'm going to be braiding that as well. And it really helps if you guide your braids back instead of braiding straight down, so that way when we pull them back later, they'll lay nicely. Now with the back section of my hair, I'm just creating a low side ponytail, and you can choose whatever side you want. And weird little head dance is definitely necessary. Just kidding, it's optional. Now it's time to pull the braids back. So for the first one, you just bring it around to the side and pin it back. And with the second one, you want to wrap it around the base of the ponytail and then pin it in place. To get the look of a messy, undone bun, I'm going to tease my hair a little bit, and this also just adds a nice texture and a little bit more volume too. Then I'm gonna grab about 1-inch sections of hair, loop them around my finger, and then pin that loop into place. And you basically just wanna keep doing that until you run out of hair. And you can do the loops in different sizes. You don't have to worry about making them perfect because this look is more undone and it's casual, and you don't want things to look too neat. You really want that kind of messier look. And last but not least, I'm finishing off with the Suave Professional's Touchable Finish Hairspray. And this provides long-lasting and fast-drying hold, and it's also gonna take care of any of those crazy flyaways. And here is the finished look. I think this is a great way to change up your everyday hairstyles, and it's so easy to do and so fast. All right, with the last look, we're gonna be getting fancy. So this is a look that's more elegant, it's definitely dressier, but it's also not super hard to do. We're gonna be doing a French twist. So to do this, you want to section off your hair first. So I'm just sectioning off this front chunk here, and then in the back, I'm gonna pull up my hair and then leave a little bit just above my neck. To add a little bit more volume and cushion, I'm gonna be teasing my hair a little bit with a comb. You don't need to go crazy with this, but this just helps the look hold itself in place. Then I'm gonna wrap that section of hair around a couple fingers and pin that in place. And you wanna come down from the top and go through the middle of the little tube that you're gonna have. And if you have any ends sticking out, you can just stick those in the middle of the little noodle, as I like to call it. So from here, you're gonna continue to let down sections of your hair and do the same thing, all the way up until you run out of hair. And when you're finished with that, just grab the front section of your hair, twist it up and back, and stick the end into the opening that you'll have at the very top, and you can just pin that in place. And then just finish off with that same Suave hairspray, and you're good to go. This look is perfect for any formal dinner parties you have. It's gonna look amazing with a dress, but you could also wear it with a sweater and dress it down too. So that is gonna be it for today. If you try out any of these hairstyles for Thanksgiving or whatever you have coming up, I wanna see your photos because I love stalking you on Twitter and Instagram, so make sure you tag me in those photos so I can like them and comment on them. And if you want even more tips and tricks and hair tutorials, make sure you subscribe to the All Things Hair US channel. I'm gonna get going now, but if you missed my last 2 videos, you can just click on one of the boxes here and that will take you through the magical YouTube vortex straight to that video and you can watch it right now. But if you don't click on one of the boxes, then you can just sit here and listen to me talk nonsense because this just always happens during the end card. I hope you guys are having a fun kickoff to holiday season. Woohoo! Okay, bye. I'm leaving. Goodbye, everyone.